Hello and welcome to Brazil's Campo Grande circuit. Today's race is something a little bit different. It's going to be a 40-minute race today on the default day, starting at 10 o'clock in the morning with medium cloud, standing start, no pit stops that are enforced, and a heavy rubbered circuit. Our opponents will be the usual maxed out JCW Mini grid on 120 skill level with high aggression, and will be starting from last. Now, pit stops are not enforced, but they are required because the fuel is on 2x usage, so we will need to do a pit stop. We're going to be using about 76-ish litres of fuel today, and the fuel tank only holds 44. But the reason we're doing this race is to try and figure out a format that works well for the next championship that we have set up. So it's just sort of a little bit of trial and error. And I thought, well, rather than do it in private, may as well record it and put it out there. And yeah, so it's a little bit different to the JCW Mini Tour, where you had 2x tyre usage as well. So this is normal tyres, 2x fuel. Yeah, let's see how it works out. So, without further ado, let's get started. Fairly sensible start there. Good first lap there. Just a little wayward on the rear there on brakes. Just increase the ABS a little bit. That will come my way later in the race as the front tyres start to wear. a bit tighter on Lowe's car than I've liked, but it is what it is. Can't undo it. Yeah, Dunn's looking quite racy. Need to try and break his toe a little bit. If we can get low into this left up here, that'll be handy. We're a bit far back though. Not this lap. That's a nice exit. Sweet. Across something like that. You've got to get that move done before the end of the corner, because if they're on your inside here, they will make it stick. bring up here then. So Porter's just had a bit of a moment. Need to clear these four really, don't we, fairly quickly. If we can, anyway. Bell's going to have got a bad exit there. Make the most of that. Bailey's on the move, isn't he? Have a little look at pit stops. So we're not changing tyres, which is why we're looking after the front a bit. That's why the brake bias is a bit rearwards as well, just to help the fronts out a little bit. we're going to put in a bit more fuel than we need, but it equalises their pit stop time. So it should make things a bit fairer. Now, since doing the JCW UK tour, I've learned that the AI will calculate how much fuel is required to do the race. So if it's a one-stop race, for example, they will calculate how much fuel is required to do the race and then divide it by 2. So they don't necessarily start off with a full tank of fuel, which is a bit odd. I can't imagine why you'd ever do that. But yeah, apparently that's how it's done, which does explain a lot from what we saw in the UK tour. And that does make sense here because, yeah, this would use about 76 litres of fuel. So with a bit of a buffer, 2 lots of 39 litres. That really wouldn't surprise me if that's actually what's going on. I can't confirm it, but yeah, I mean the numbers sort of stack up. So they start off without a full tank of fuel. If we made it a 45-minute race, it might be a bit closer. They might be forced to use, you know, a full tank, or very close to. Yeah, for both stints of the race. Where are we? So we're 4 seconds off the lead. We've got 13 litres of fuel left. I don't really want to punish the fronts too much. We're not going to wear them right out, but at the same time they do suffer if you take them above 90 degrees, it seems. Exit. We do seem to have them under control on the exit of that last corner. We have to get this. Yeah, so now you're going to see it, I think. If they have the inside line, they're very, very good. See, I can't, unless I'm on the proper line, I can't really carry any decent speed. But that's time I didn't really need to be giving away. I probably could have chopped him off, but it would have been a bit rude. Right, let's try into this fast left again. Further along this time, aren't we? Yeah, got it sorted. Right, let's see if we can do anything about these guys. .1 seconds. pits after the next lap. So that's Ellis and Collins in. Right, we need to make this next lap count, don't we? Very slow into the pits there, aren't they? Certainly gained a little bit of time there. I was very busy. Very busy. So tyre wear's looking pretty good. We've got about, what, 20, 30%? Yeah, about 30% of use there. Yeah, that's not a bad equalisation, that is it. We gained a bit on the entry, but certainly the pit stop time itself was about right. Yeah, that worked out quite nicely for us, didn't it? What is annoying though is that if we'd have taken on the fuel we actually needed to finish the race, we'd probably be in the lead right now. There's definitely something there for Razor to look at. Because I shouldn't be having to run a suboptimal strategy just to make myself equal to the AI. Not really close enough here, are we? This could get interesting, couldn't it? Might present an opportunity for us. Struggling a little bit. Yeah, struggling a bit with the extra fuel on the worn tyres. But we'll all be in the same boat, so certainly Dixon is anyway. Closer this time, aren't we? Maybe we can do something here. Need to be careful of Alice though. There's not really room, is there? No room to put myself. Nice move by Alice though. Get this right, might give us an opportunity at the other end. And I think we're not far off it. Yeah, into the tight left. I don't think we can do anything here, but in the tight left we can just make this nice and smooth. Can we make a gap? We see that a lot, it's a shame. So you overtake an AI car and they drop back a lot. It's a shame they're not like immediately back in the fight again. That's not done, is it? I'm not going to bother fighting that one. Yeah, look how far back Dixon's dropped. Don't really know why that is the case, because it was a clean move and there was no need for him to drop back. But we see it a lot. Again, I think something that Razer can maybe look at. It might be part of a 1.6, the 1.6 update coming along in the next couple of months. They're certainly going to be looking at the AI behaviours and all sorts of things in the 1.6 update coming up, so hopefully that'll be one of the things they are looking at. Because it would be nice if you could, if you overtook someone, an AI car, and then they immediately try to have a go at your back, or they sat on your boot lid, you know, that would be nice. While they're that close, I just can't make that move cleanly. Let me compromise him now. Yeah, doesn't really work out that way, does it? Need to box smarter, Andy. even if it had have worked the way I planned out, it still wouldn't have worked because he made his move on Collins. Shame really, because I know as soon as I've made a move on one of these, whichever one it is going to drop back and be out of a fight, which is a bit of a shame. Oh, I went a bit too quick in, but got it back again. Right, let's see if we can follow Collins. Aha. Yes. Should have this done. Nice. Yeah, that was my own doing, really, that one. Never quite made the apex of the first left. Invited him in. Right, let's see if Ellis can stay with us or if he drops back. A bit too generous, Andrew. Hug that white line, Andrew. No! Oh, you donkey. How many times have I taken that corner? Very lucky to get away with that one. Right, we're not done here though, are we yet? entry. It's amazing how much better it is when you brake where you're supposed to brake. They look like they drop back a little bit, don't they? Dixon's got Collins as well now. That was nice, I enjoyed that. Probably the best race I've had with a pit stop in it, in terms of matching of pit stop times, coming out in the right places and not gaining a massive advantage or losing a load. Yeah, that was good, that was nicely balanced, that. Let's go look at the lap time, so 27.6.853, that's good, it's going some 6, 8, yeah, so we're all pretty much, yeah, so if it had been a 20-minute sprint race, I'd have expected to still work my way towards the front. There's something going on there with the AI lap speeds and abilities, definitely, because it took me a long time to get there and it was hard work, it was hard graft getting past once I got there as well, so yeah. Right, let's get into the replay. I'll give it some thought and we'll get into the replay and talk about it there. See you in a minute. Well, I found that quite an interesting race really, so I felt like that was about the same as what it would be for a 20-minute race in terms of the time scale between starting from the back, getting to the front. It was really hard work today trying to get to the front of the field, and normally in a sprint race I'd have expected to just about achieve that in 20 minutes. There was definitely an element of the front tyres wearing out and changing the balance of the car throughout the race, they felt like they just lost their edges, and once they'd lost their edges, the car never really quite hooked up the same. I did change the setup to cater for that from a previous race I'd done. It felt like the front diff was too tight on its preload, so I loosened off the preload and I moved the brake balance forward by a couple of clicks, and that got that sorted out nicely. It meant that the car balance didn't change anywhere near as much throughout the race. The fuel usage was nice. It seems like the AI, it is true that the AI basically says, well, you need 78 litres, so I'm going to put in 39 for the start, and you can finish with 39 at the end, rather than starting with 44 and putting in 34. It's an odd thing to do. You would never normally do that, but either way, it does seem to be the case. Our pit stop time was really nicely balanced with Dixon. All the time we gained in the pit stop was on the pit road entry. So that was a very nice little discovery, and it was nice to get it confirmed, because I'd read it but hadn't confirmed it. Now I'm fairly happy to have that one confirmed. So that was nice, and it was nice to have a race where you come out of the pits, or other people come out of the pits, and it's like you're all funneling in together. That was nice. Whereas before in the mini challenge, the UK tour that I did, it just didn't happen because I didn't have that understanding of how the AI worked its way through its pit stop mechanisms. So that was great. So a really, really great race. We'll look to build on this, and when the 1.6 update is released, we'll see what that comes with, and then we'll start building in our next championship, which I'm not quite sure where it will be yet, but yeah, when we do it, we'll have a mixture of the races in there. And now we've kind of got this sorted and understood, I might well reintroduce pit stops in, because I was thinking, well, I'm not going to bother, but now I've got it understood, I think I might reintroduce them into the championship, which I do next. So yeah, that'll be quite cool if we can keep that. I might leave tyres out of it. So this one had tyre usage as normal and fuel as 2 times. So it seemed to work quite nicely this way. Puts a bit of an emphasis on tyre management as well. So I might keep that. But anyway, I enjoyed that race. I know it's been a bit of a long video, this one, but hopefully you enjoyed it. And yeah, thanks for watching. And until the next time, we'll see you later.